What's cheese like?
What's cheese like? Maybe tasty. So Dave, what was the Hacienda like?
Like cheese.
Like cheese. Was it cheesy?
Sometimes it was cheesy.
Sometimes? Yeah. Couldn't see very much?
Smoke and lights and drugs. Some of the best music I've ever heard in my life. And it was revolutionary.
Factory believes in artistic
It meant something.
and Sean is an artist.
What made it revolutionary?
So I knew even then that choosing Nathan as the new manager of the Mondays was not necessarily a good idea.
Nathan's going to be our new manager.
The fact that the music was so...
But I wanted Sean to be happy, so I indulged him.
urgent and up to date.
Oh my God, you're not that arrogant, are you? I'm not a lump of hash.
Different. It was so
I'm trying to find through record.
different from anything that had ever happened before. But before that, it was just a club. It was a club that had a stage, put bands on. Before that. And then I went one time in 1987. They were playing kind of indie music, guitar music, and electro, hip hop. And then this kind of more beaty music started to come into the mix. I think it was either Mike Pickering playing or John DeSilva or Graham Park, I can't remember which. And this beat came in. It was the first time I'd ever heard house music. It was 1987. And it just changed the whole atmosphere of the whole place when that music started. Every time I went after that, more of this dance beat kept coming in all the night. There was more of it. When the DJ played that kind of music,
now imagine a machine breaks.
the atmosphere lifted and the whole place went up when this beat came in.
Because nobody
And the 303s. And then a bit of the soulful house music as well, like Ten City or Sterling Void and stuff like that.
It's very important.
Interspersed with all the other kind of music, but eventually the other kind of music started fading out and all this house music
I was supposed to get the train, right? But I
dominated the whole evening.
Okay, so I'm driving along, driving really well. I end up on this fucking
the atmosphere of the place became euphoric. Like you could see it growing over the
I made a
weeks
phone call on this
of
mobile
going there
phone
in
thing.
1987 through
It's like
88.
listening to a fucking
You could
headache.
see it growing in front of your eyes. A musical revolution happening there.
I was walking along the railway.
And to see that is an amazing thing. In front of your eyes. It happened with punk in 1976, 1977, 1978. And the same thing happened again in 1988 with acid house and house music. And it was just amazing.
Do you think people knew that a revolution was happening?
It was meant to be. What was the outcome for that? Job,
I think some people did, some people didn't, some people didn't care, some people were just there because it was a club in Manchester. But when something like that happens, you get swept up by it. And the Hacienda was the hub of it all in the north of England anyway. And the DJs, like I mentioned before, Mike Pickering, Graham Park and John DeSilva were instrumental in that. And later on came people like Steve Williams and Sasha. And other clubs started happening as well, like there's a club called the Thunderdome in Manchester, which was also very dark. I used to go to that as well, a very dark place where it was more underground than the Hacienda. It was a very, that's still there actually. It's a very dingy, dark atmosphere in the place, and it was when you walked in there, you knew you'd walked into
Well, you are a
something.
mad bastard. But I said out
You
loud.
walked into an atmosphere when you walked into the Thunderdome, more than the Hacienda.
Yeah.
But to see it all growing in front of your eyes was just amazing.
My curiosity.
What impression has this hacienda left on you?
There's a Hacienda left on.
Well, see, I knew that.
Well,
That was something I didn't know.
It's a lot of memories, a lot of
Timing is everything.
good memories.
When we built the Hacienda, it was too soon. When we built the factory office, it was too late.
Impression.
It did, however, have a zinc roof,
I don't know.
which was very, very cool.
It just changes you when you see
See it.
something and do something like that with you,
Last factory
your life,
has
or your youth, or your
a proper
whatever. You know,
office.
it does make an impression. You can't put into words what impression it makes on you. It just makes you think differently and changes the way you look at things.
It's not the material, okay?
You can't even describe what impression it has on you. You just know it has had an impression on you.
Yeah.
It's 30 grand.